So Kennedy, we're not going to put you on the spot, but we're going to bring you on the spot.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on, Kennedy. We've been talking about this for like
That's what we do.
30 minutes. Come on up and talk. Kennedy! 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 Alright, so do you want me to just give you the mic and you talk whatever you want to talk, or do you want me to ask you specific questions? Alright, so how do you feel being in Africa? Just in general, what's your state of mind right now? What's the emotions that you're feeling?
I don't know. At first I was nervous, I guess, and now that I'm watching and learning more stuff, I'm getting happy and I don't know, appreciative of what I got at home.
That's good for starters.
Yeah, especially going to the orphanage, like more like school. Even though like I'm an AB student, I'm still more like I need to get out A's and on my work and bring it home and studying more. Stuff like that.
Speaking into existence.
Okay,
That's
so
committed to learning, excellence, high achievement. She knows we can get it right.
So mommy, let me ask her the question, because she might express a little bit more. So I'm not sure if you've traveled, you may have, with your mom before, but this is a very special trip. You know, I'm sure you know from how your mom is responding and to how everyone is responding. This is Africa. This is not like going on like a real vacation. This is like going back, way back to some stuff that you've seen on television. You know, you may have seen it depicted differently. What is one thing that you have observed for yourself here that you would go back and say to your peers in terms of dispelling some of the myths or the stereotypical images that they've seen on Africa? Have you witnessed anything that you could go back and say, well, it's not like how you think it is? And if so, what is that?
Maybe the kids part, yeah, the kids part, how they live and what they wear. Because people, all my friends think they don't think they have it all, but they think they have stuff. And what I've seen, they don't have everything, and they need supplies and need clothes and shoes because they wear the same thing mostly. And I just go back and tell them the reality, like the real thing, like the real deal, I guess.
Have you seen the fashion? Just left.
Oh yeah, and the fashion, of course.
Different than yours, but fashion, style, stilo.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, okay. All right, so mommy, do you want to share some of the stuff that you shared earlier when she was sleeping? Or just, you know, just say again, she knows you've told her? Okay, so you know that this is very special for your mom to be here in this space with you right now. And the journey has literally just begun. This is like day 3. We have about 6 more days that you're going to be experiencing some mind-blowing things. So I'm going to ask all the folks on the bus to hold me accountable and responsible for asking you again in a few days about some of the experiences that you have. Because we want to sense some kind of transformation. Natasha did a great job of talking about the Vaughn when he was here, because I was one of those persons who was wowed about just how we saw him transforming. And so what we want you to do is just to try to be in the moment, in the space, with an open mind. You're here with your mom, so you're protected. You're here on the tour, so you're protected. And just experience stuff, and then feel free to speak about them yourselves. You're wearing a very powerful shirt.
This is one of my shirts. Like that.
This is one of mom's shirts. And mom is still such a good. Okay. Alright, so listen. They say you are what you wear, right? And sometimes it takes us a while to be who we wear. Because, you know, by wearing it, we're trying to be that which we're wearing. So I want to make sure that when you wear these t-shirts that your mom has done, you pay attention to the words and get an understanding and appreciation for what the words are. You know, Bomani or Ras Marvin or many of us can tell you a lot about Marcus Garvey. But when you wear it, if someone were to say, so who is Marcus Garvey? Yeah, you see the rolling of the eyes? Yeah. You should be able to say at least he was one of Jamaica's national heroes. You know, he was an orator, just a couple stuff, so folks know that it's not just a style. It's like you're wearing something, and you can actually speak about it. So,
That's right.
exactamundo. So Kennedy. Oh, okay, it's in the tour group. Alright, so we're not going to put her on the spot too much, but Kennedy, since you've been here, what has been your most enjoyable moment, or evening, or day, or experience?
The food.
Didn't take long to get that ass in.
The food, I guess, last night was nice. Especially the buffet. I love the buffet. So we're back for it. Food is different. I like the food here.
That's a start.
The
Food is
view.
good, but
We're on top of the view, all the houses and just the hills and the
did you have any experience that wowed you at all?
the view. Like when we was up in the hills, driving the whole view.
Okay, I got you.
Looking down in the city.
Because it is different. And you know what you see every day. Keep it real. Keep it real. 'Cause you know how to keep it real.
And especially the dresses, like what people wear, like the women wear.
Yeah.
And I think it's different how they carry their babies on their back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not all booty out. You notice that, right? I'm
And the
just saying,
colors
you
in
know,
their dress,
'cause all the
yeah.
little young girls want to wear all this out and this out, and you don't see that. Do you?
Blonde hair.
You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Lord.
Red
You see
A lot
that?
of natural hairstyles and all of that stuff.
Here, yeah.
So did you notice? Did you notice walking around with the young women were covered
Yeah.
and they were still beautiful?
And yeah.
Good. Pay attention to the details. I'm gone.
All right. Well, we want to thank Kennedy and definitely Monica. For trying to make sure that she pays attention. So Kennedy, one of the things that I want to talk to you about off the air is that one of the other reasons why I'm here, I was trained to facilitate a program called Every Girl Can. And it has a formula which is E4 plus I equals ECG. Enrich, educate, empower, elevate, plus inspire equals Every Girl Can. My girlfriend Yasmin Anderson branded it, she did it herself. And one of the things I'm going to be doing working with the kids of Acoma, girls 7 to 13, is to help them how they can be the best that they can be. Through, improving their self-esteem. A big piece of that is the self-imagery curriculum, which speaks about that same thing. How the media depicts women and how women are actually dressing so that that's all we're seeing as the image of what a woman should look like. The whole overexposure, right? So even though Ghana is different in terms, culturally, they're still watching TV from America and from Europe. So they're seeing the same things. They love jeans, I'm sure they like booty shorts, but we want to make sure that we catch them when they're younger so that they come up to be great queens of Africa. Can I get a hand clap? As we are winding down on this episode of